Have you noticed that your skin seems to be changing faster than the rest of you? Perhaps the skin around your cheeks has begun to look less firm. Maybe your neck appears looser, your hands look thinner, or your face feels dry and fragile no matter how much moisturizer you apply. For many people over 60, these changes create a quiet fear that the aging process has suddenly accelerated and there is nothing they can do about it. That fear sends millions of people toward expensive creams, beauty treatments, and large containers of collagen powder. Some spend hundreds of dollars hoping that one more product will finally restore what time has taken away. But what if your skin is missing something far simpler? I'm Dr. James Carter, and there is one important fact about collagen that is often overlooked. Eating collagen and producing collagen inside your body are not the same process. When you swallow a collagen supplement, your digestive system breaks it down into smaller components. Your body may use those components in many different places, but they are not delivered directly to the wrinkles on your face or the loose skin around your neck. To create its own collagen, your body still needs the correct nutritional tools. One of the most important is vitamin C. Without enough vitamin C, the normal process of collagen formation cannot work as efficiently as it should. That means an expensive powder cannot compensate for a diet that consistently lacks the nutrients your skin needs. The encouraging news is that vitamin C does not have to come from a costly supplement. Some of the best sources are ordinary vegetables you may already pass in the grocery store every week. Today, I am counting down 5 affordable vegetables that can help your body produce or protect collagen. We will begin with number 5 and work our way toward the vegetable I would place first on the list. It is colorful, widely available, simple to prepare, and richer in vitamin C than many people realize. But stay with me after number 1, because choosing the right vegetables is only half the story. 3 common mistakes can reduce their nutritional value and leave people wondering why nothing seems to change. Before we begin the countdown, you need to understand one simple distinction. Healthy-looking skin does not depend only on building new collagen. Your body must also protect the collagen it already has from the damage that accumulates over time. And that brings us to number 5. Number 5 is the tomato. Most people think of tomatoes as nothing more than a basic salad ingredient, but their value for aging skin goes beyond vitamin C. Tomatoes contain lycopene, the natural pigment responsible for their deep red color. Lycopene acts as an antioxidant, helping the body manage oxidative stress. Oxidative stress develops when unstable molecules create more damage than the body's protective systems can comfortably handle. Over time, this process can affect many tissues, including the structures that help skin remain resilient. Think of the collagen already present in your skin as the wooden frame of a house. You can replace damaged pieces, but it is equally important to protect the frame from constant exposure to harsh weather. Tomatoes may contribute to that protective side of the equation. Interestingly, tomatoes are one food that can become more useful in a particular way after cooking. Gentle heating makes lycopene easier for the body to access, and eating cooked tomatoes with a small amount of healthy fat may improve absorption. You could add tomatoes to soup, prepare a simple sauce, roast them with vegetables, or cook them briefly with olive oil. There is no need for a complicated recipe or an unusually large serving. Now let us move to number 4, dark leafy greens. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and similar vegetables provide vitamin C along with folate and a wide range of protective plant compounds. These nutrients help support normal cell function throughout the body, including the ongoing work involved in maintaining skin. The easiest way to eat more leafy greens is not to build an entirely new meal around them. Add a handful to something you already enjoy. They can be mixed into eggs, soups, lentils, stews, pasta dishes, or warm grain bowls. Even modest portions eaten regularly are more useful than an enormous bowl consumed once and then forgotten. There is one important caution, however. Many leafy greens contain substantial amounts of vitamin K. This does not make them unhealthy, but vitamin K can affect certain blood-thinning medications, particularly warfarin. If you take such medication, do not suddenly remove greens from your diet or dramatically increase them on your own. The safer goal is usually a consistent intake discussed with your doctor or pharmacist. Tomatoes help defend existing structures, while leafy greens provide several nutrients involved in maintenance. But number 3 offers something different. Vitamin C combined with a plant compound that has attracted considerable scientific interest for the way it supports the body's natural cellular defenses. Number 3 is broccoli. If you have never been a fan of broccoli, this might be the moment to give it another chance. It has earned its place on this list, not because it is fashionable, but because it offers something your skin can genuinely benefit from as you grow older. Like several vegetables we've already discussed, broccoli provides vitamin C, an essential nutrient involved in your body's normal collagen production. But broccoli also contains naturally occurring compounds that make it stand out from many other vegetables. One of those compounds is called sulforaphane. You do not need to remember the name, but researchers have spent years studying it because it appears to support the body's own protective systems against everyday cellular stress. While no single food can stop aging, foods rich in protective plant compounds may help your cells respond more effectively to the challenges they face over time. Think about your skin like a house that is constantly exposed to sunlight, changing weather, and the passing years. Building materials are important, but regular maintenance is equally important. Broccoli contributes to that maintenance by supplying nutrients that support normal cellular function, while also providing vitamin C for collagen formation. How you prepare broccoli also deserves attention. One mistake I often see is boiling vegetables until they become soft, pale, and almost flavorless. The longer vegetables remain in boiling water, the more water-soluble nutrients, including some vitamin C, may be lost. That doesn't mean raw vegetables are always better. In fact, many people find lightly cooked broccoli easier to digest. A gentle steam for just a few minutes, a quick stir-fry, or roasting until slightly tender, allows broccoli to keep much of its bright green color and pleasant texture, while still fitting easily into everyday meals. If broccoli occasionally causes gas or bloating, especially if you are not used to eating cruciferous vegetables, start with smaller portions instead of avoiding it completely. Your digestive system often adapts gradually when fiber intake increases over time. And remember, this video is not about finding one magical vegetable. It is about building a pattern that supports your skin year after year. If you've learned something useful so far, I'd truly appreciate it if you took a moment to like this video and subscribe. My goal is to help adults over 60 separate practical health advice from expensive marketing promises. Now we're moving to number 2. This vegetable doesn't just provide vitamin C. It delivers several nutrients that work together to support normal skin renewal, making it one of the most complete foods on today's list. Number 2 is the sweet potato. At first glance, it may not seem like a beauty food at all. Most people think of sweet potatoes as a comforting side dish, especially during the colder months. But beneath that bright orange color is an impressive combination of nutrients that can support healthy aging in several different ways. One of the most important is beta-carotene. Your body can convert beta-carotene into vitamin A according to its needs. Vitamin A plays an important role in maintaining normal skin cells, helping your skin continually replace older cells with new ones as part of its natural renewal process. That process becomes increasingly important as we age because skin renewal gradually slows over time. Sweet potatoes also provide vitamin C, fiber, potassium, and other naturally occurring plant compounds. Instead of offering just one nutritional advantage, they provide several that work together as part of an overall healthy eating pattern. This is an important point. Healthy skin is rarely the result of one miracle nutrient. It is usually the outcome of many small nutritional decisions repeated week after week. The simplest way to enjoy sweet potatoes is to bake or roast them until they become naturally soft and sweet. Their own flavor is often satisfying enough without covering them in marshmallows, heavy syrups, or large amounts of brown sugar. Pairing them with a source of protein such as fish, chicken, beans, lentils, or tofu also creates a more balanced meal that supports your body's many repair processes. If you have diabetes or another condition requiring careful carbohydrate management, sweet potatoes can still fit into many eating plans, but portion size and the rest of the meal matter. Your healthcare professional or registered dietitian can help determine what works best for your individual needs. Perhaps the most encouraging thing about sweet potatoes is that they remind us nutrition doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need imported superfoods. You don't need ingredients with names you can't pronounce. Many of the foods that support healthy aging have been sitting in grocery stores for generations. Now we've reached the point many of you have been waiting for. There is one vegetable left. It is inexpensive, colorful, easy to prepare, and surprisingly rich in one of the most important nutrients involved in collagen production. But after I reveal number one, don't leave just yet, because I'll also explain 3 common mistakes that prevent many people from getting the full benefit of the very vegetables we've discussed today. And one of those mistakes may already be happening in your own kitchen. The mistake I was referring to begins with the way many people prepare the vegetable at number one. That vegetable is the bell pepper, especially the red and yellow varieties. Bell peppers may look like an ordinary addition to a salad or stir-fry, but they are among the most practical vegetable sources of vitamin C you can place on your plate. And that matters because vitamin C is not simply another trendy beauty nutrient. Your body requires it for the normal formation of collagen, the structural protein that helps support your skin, blood vessels, cartilage, and other connective tissues. Red bell peppers are particularly valuable because they are fully ripened and generally contain more vitamin C and protective plant pigments than green peppers. Yellow and orange varieties are also excellent choices, but their nutritional value is only one reason they rank first. Bell peppers are easy to use. You can slice them into strips and eat them with a meal. You can chop them into a salad, mix them into eggs, add them to beans, or place them in a sandwich. They can also be lightly roasted or added near the end of a stir-fry. The key phrase is lightly cooked. Vitamin C is sensitive to prolonged heat. If you cook bell peppers until they become extremely soft and lose their bright color, some of that vitamin C may be reduced. This does not mean you must eat them raw every day. It simply means that a combination of raw and gently cooked vegetables is often a sensible approach. There is another important point I want you to understand. Bell peppers cannot tighten loose skin overnight. They cannot erase deep wrinkles, and they cannot replace adequate protein, sleep, sun protection, or appropriate medical care. What they can do is provide one of the essential materials your body uses to maintain connective tissue. That is why I would rather see someone regularly eating vitamin C-rich foods than spending money on a supplement while rarely eating vegetables. Start simply. Add sliced red pepper to 2 or 3 meals this week. There is no need to transform your entire diet in one day, but even the best vegetables on this list may disappoint you if you make 3 common mistakes. The first involves believing that collagen powder travels directly from the scoop to your skin. The first mistake is treating collagen powder as a complete solution. When you consume collagen, your digestive system breaks it down into peptides and amino acids, just as it processes other dietary proteins. Your body can then use those materials according to its priorities. They do not travel directly to your cheeks, forehead, neck, or hands. Your body still needs adequate nutrition, including vitamin C, protein, and enough total energy to support normal collagen production. A supplement cannot replace an eating pattern that consistently lacks these basic materials. This does not mean every collagen product is automatically worthless. It means you should be cautious of advertisements promising dramatic changes that food, supplements, and biology cannot guarantee. The second mistake is preparing every vegetable the same way. Long boiling can reduce water-soluble nutrients such as vitamin C, especially when the cooking water is discarded. Bell peppers and leafy greens may retain more vitamin C when eaten raw or cooked briefly. Tomatoes are different. Gentle cooking can make their lycopene easier to absorb. Broccoli may be steamed or briefly sautéed, while sweet potatoes usually benefit from baking, roasting, or steaming. The lesson is not that raw food is always superior. The lesson is to use several preparation methods instead of boiling everything until it loses its color and texture. The third mistake is expecting your mirror to change within a few days. Skin ages gradually, and nutritional support also works gradually. If your diet improves, any visible changes are likely to be modest and may take weeks or months. You may first notice that your meals are more satisfying, your digestion is more regular, or your overall energy feels steadier. Skin changes, when they occur, are influenced by many other factors. These include genetics, years of sun exposure, smoking history, hormonal changes, hydration, sleep, medication, health conditions, and the amount of protein in your diet. That is why no responsible doctor should promise that one vegetable will remove wrinkles or restore the skin you had decades ago. The goal is not to defeat aging. The goal is to give your body better support, avoid wasting money on unrealistic promises, and protect the health you still have. And the most effective way to begin is not with a complicated anti-aging program. It is with a simple weekly pattern you can actually maintain. A sustainable plan does not require you to eat all 5 vegetables every day. In fact, trying to change everything at once is one of the fastest ways to feel overwhelmed and return to your old habits. Instead, begin with variety. During the coming week, you might use cooked tomatoes in a soup or sauce, add a handful of leafy greens to eggs or stew, prepare broccoli as a side dish, replace a refined carbohydrate with sweet potato, and keep sliced bell peppers ready for an easy snack. You do not need to follow that exact schedule. The purpose is to give your body different nutrients throughout the week, rather than depending on one food, one powder, or one expensive product. A simple rule is to include at least 2 colors of vegetables on your plate whenever possible. Color is not a perfect measurement of nutrition, but it is an easy reminder to create variety. Red tomatoes, green spinach, orange sweet potatoes, and yellow bell peppers contain different combinations of vitamins and plant compounds. Your meals should also include enough protein. Collagen is a protein structure, so your body needs amino acids as well as vitamin C. Depending on your health needs and preferences, protein may come from fish, eggs, poultry, beans, lentils, yogurt, tofu, or other suitable foods. But nutrition is only one part of healthy skin. Regular sun protection remains essential because years of ultraviolet exposure can damage collagen more quickly than food can replace it. Sleep, hydration, physical activity, smoking status, medical conditions, and medications can also influence how your skin looks and feels. So please do not judge the value of these changes only by searching for fewer wrinkles in the mirror. Supporting your skin is not about pretending you are 30 again. It is about helping your body function as well as it can at the age you are now. And caring about the way your skin looks does not make you vain. For many people, visible aging can feel deeply personal. The face in the mirror may appear older even when the person inside still feels curious, energetic, and full of plans. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to make choices that protect your health, strengthen your confidence, and prevent you from being misled by unrealistic promises. This week, choose just 1 vegetable from today's list and add it to 2 or 3 meals. Then tell me in the comments, which vegetable do you already eat regularly, and which one will you try next? If this video helped you, subscribe and share it with someone who may be spending too much money searching for a solution that could begin in the grocery aisle. This video is for general educational purposes and is not a substitute for personal medical advice. If you take blood thinners, manage diabetes or kidney disease, or follow a medically restricted diet, speak with your healthcare professional before making major dietary changes. Take care of your skin, but even more importantly, take care of the body beneath it. I'm Dr. James Carter, and I'll see you in the next video.